Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while. I hope the sound's okay. It's pretty breezy today. Let's see if the dead mouse works. Uh, yeah, so I'm 2 weeks into the van now, and things have settled down where I'm starting to think about video again, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's been an awesome 2 weeks, real learning experience, honestly. But overall, I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. So I thought today, like, I have some ideas for videos that I want to make, but they're going to take a little bit longer. So I thought I'd touch base today and just give you a little tour of the van. All right. We're going to start with the outside. She does need a bath, be advised. So allow me to formally introduce you to Priscilla, otherwise known as Prissy for short. She is a 2017 Grand Caravan, and she's been really good. V6 engine under the hood. Let's try not to get run over here. V6 engine, so she does take a little bit more gas than I would like, but the trade-off is I've got power to do things if I need to. And believe me, sometimes with the traffic around here, I need to. But I've got my emergency escape vehicles here in the windshield, the yellow hot rod for quick ones, and if I need a secondary backup home, I've got the camper right there. So I bought Prissy originally for the Stone Go seats. So I took them out, and underneath we have storage. Uh, oh, big finger. Right there, that's clothes, that's pantry, a little bit of daddy's special medicine there. On the other side, that is the junk drawer, 100%. All the stuff that I really, really need but almost never use, like every self-respecting junk drawer. And originally, I was going to hinge it, but I decided that was just too much work. And with the seats, you can see how it kind of leans back so far. It caused problems I didn't like, so I just skipped the hinges. And these just pop in and out like so. And there's the other one. And that's pretty easy to do. Over here, this is my bed, which is currently set up as a couch. And I'm not going to demonstrate because there's a little bit of a hiccup in the design. Makes turning it into a bed a little more difficult than I'd like. Got my garbage can back there. Cleaning supplies. I bought a small guitar. Looks like a gun case. It's not. It's a guitar case. That stash is there. It fits in the van beautifully. The shelf there is a rescued bookshelf from the townhouse. Originally, I wanted to lay it flat that way, but it didn't quite fit. So this is what it is. At the moment, there's my power supply. Works brilliantly. Clothes I'm going to need for the next couple of days. Spare clothes are down there. Everything else is kitchen. Up top, I've got some storage bins. Mix of kitchen and electronics and random stuff that I need more often than the random stuff in the junk drawer. So around the back, open the hatch, you can see my privacy curtain, which is just a blanket that I've tucked up here. I'm going to take that down. You can see the back of the bed here. Let me just grab that, move that out of the way. And down below here is a string that I undo, and then I can just push that, and the rear Stone Go seats are done. Eventually, this space is where I'm going to have my heater, because it's still pretty chilly here. But for the moment, I've got some random junk that I need to deal, emergency toilet paper and whatever, stuff like that. That side there is plugged up with my pillow because otherwise everything there likes to fall down and get stuck down here. And then when I'm done with it, I just pull it back like so and wrap it up. Okay, redo. I pull it back with the paracord and then wrap it up like this and loop it over just to keep it secure. And the reason I do this is the original prototype, I didn't have it tied down, and some guy cut me off, and all of this collapsed forward and slammed into the seats way up there. So that kind of helps to keep it a little secure for me. Gotta pull it back a bit. So far it's doing good, but there are some other things to do. Now I do have a little bit of storage here. I can access that from the front, so that's good. So overall, Prissy is proving to be a marvelous thing. Few adjustments. Organization was a huge problem. Also, sitting on the couch is reasonably comfortable until I'm hunched over a laptop. So I had to do this. Basically, that's my gym bag down there, shopping bags. This is going in the mail tomorrow. So I use the front seat as my office because it's far more comfortable when you're hunched over a laptop. That's really about it. All right. So yeah, there's not a lot to the van, obviously. But that's kind of the point, really. This is a minimalist lifestyle. And I'm loving it. I mean, I have a storage room. I have stuff that I need to go through, but it's not about the stuff, it's about the people. And that's the great thing. I'm inside the van now because, well, it was breezy and cold. It's still kind of nippy here. In the last 2 weeks, I have met more new people. And I got to say, all in all, positive experience at every turn than I have in the last probably 4 years. I mean, and these are cool people. Some of them, I've had the privilege of meeting a couple of fairly well-known YouTubers. I'll link to them. Where's my finger? There. I'll link to them somewhere below. But yeah, no, it's forcing me to really strip down to the bare bones basics of my priorities, just to make this office space that I'm sitting in now required me to look, do I need to carry 2 weeks worth of clothes when I can only wear one set at a time? That's kind of problematic. I saw I have not been, what the heck? At the end of the day, I have not been this happy since my son was born. That's 31 years. 30? 31? I forgot how old my kid is. I'm a bad dad. Yeah, that's 31. Yeah, he's 31. Blooper reel. Yeah, here we come. He's 31 years old. That was just wow. And I don't see it changing. There's still stuff to do. I need to redesign the bed. I really want to redesign the kitchen area and all that and rebuild it. It was a bit of a rush job, but it's functional. I've organized it in a way that works for me on a day-to-day basis. And most importantly, and this is the big thing here, most importantly, I'm happy. I am happy. If you're happy in a house or an apartment, that's fine. But just be true to yourself, And for me, this is a step towards being true to myself. I want to travel. So having my house on wheels, that's best way to do it, I think. I don't have to pack anything. I don't have to worry about whether or not I remembered to unplug the toaster. Ooh, that's a biggie. That's a problem. Ooh. That's kind of thing. Like, it's phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. So just a final note, I mentioned I've met a lot of people. One of them, lovely young lady who posted a video. She's on YouTube. She posted a video and she said she didn't know how to edit. And then she proved it by dropping the camera and just uploading it as is. And that's fine. That's okay. But she did say, if anybody knows how to edit and is willing to teach her. So I reached out and I'm like, okay, yeah, I know the basics at the very least. So I'll help you out with that. So I'm going to see her later in the week, and that's what we're going to do, right? I'm going to show her the basics. Now, bear with me for a minute whilst I go off on a tangent. I don't know what she's got in the way of hardware. I don't know what she's thinking, if anything, about software. So I'm running on the assumption that she is working off of her phone, does not have a laptop, doesn't have anything. And that leaves only one option. That's CapCut Free, which is not a program that I personally use. I've never used it. The free version puts a watermark, which is why you see that watermark on this video. I'm just trying to figure it out enough that I can get her started, get her pointed in the right direction. And this is what the van life community does. Even though we're a bunch of nomads that at any given time could be at any given very far-flung disparate points on the map, wherever we are, we come together and we help each other. I've talked to others, and that seems to be about 99%. The first van lifer I met, I rolled by her in the park and she was fussing with her solar panels. I know nothing about solar panels, so I stopped and said, hi, do you mind if I ask you a question? Sure, no problem. And off we went. And like I said, I've met Matthew from Van Life Plus, and just a moment ago I was talking to Bruce from BruceVanlifeJunior. Sorry, Bruce, I forgot the name of your channel. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, and they're just cool, and I'm asking them about things related to being a YouTuber out in public and things like that. And again, they're just phenomenal people, very helpful, friendly, engaging, and when they want to take off they let you know, not rudely or anything. It's like, yeah, I got stuff to do. Okay, cool, later. Yeah, we'll talk to you later. Okay. And this fits me. I feel more at home, and this is the big part. I think I feel more at home rolling around in my van, meeting and interacting and talking to complete strangers than I ever have at any other time in my life. Mainly because I think these complete strangers are more like me than most people who live a more traditional, normal life. I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm happy. I'm happy. And that's the only thing that matters right now. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And remember, you, yes, you, where are you? You, oh no, you're not there. This is the problem with recording on a phone. The camera is off to the side. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I can point in this direction. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. There, let's do that. It hurts. I appreciate you. You are awesome. You really are. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.